What's up, guys? This is just a little video on how to take care of cichlids, black convicts especially, and their fry when they breed. As you can see, I have a male and female black convict. They just had some fry. There's a good amount of them. This is, I believe, their third batch now. A couple other ones, they're actually a little bit bigger. Those are ones that I just kind of left in there. Typically, I'll show you what I do with them when they get around that size. The Oscar, typically, a lot of people don't like to put breeding cichlids in the same tank with an Oscar, just because the Oscar will eat them. I've realized that black convicts are very fast and can about 90% of the time outrun a tiger Oscar. So he's basically not really a threat. Another thing that I got too is I got these two little kind of cave looking spheres. Obviously when they want to breed, they want to be able to have some protection for their eggs. So these usually, they breed in there. I have two other convicts inside of that one. They usually breed in there. I think they're getting ready to do it again. So it kind of gives them a little bit of protection, gives them their own sides of the tank. Driftwood right there. I got my Leo right there in the background. Always hides out over there. He's pretty big, about 7 inches long. So yeah, and I'll show you what I do with the convicts when they get a little bit bigger. I bring them in here. This is another tank that I got. It's a 30-gallon. I got two other Oscars in there. One's over there and another one's inside of that little ship. But I put them inside this tank. So in here I got probably about 30 little black convicts. I just take them out of that tank, so give these guys a good chance to survive. If they breed again, then I'll actually keep those and keep breeding them. One thing that I do is my local pet store will take black convicts. I get for about 3 of them I get about $2.50 when they're a little bit bigger, and that helps me pay for my filters and food and everything else. And then I have this little tank right here. That's just a standby tank, just in case if someone has problems or they have ick or something, I can actually keep them survived. Typically, if your black convicts they have fry, you want to clean your tank on a regular basis. Keep it clean all the time. Do weekly water changes, 30%. I recommend that. You want to keep it as clean as you can because they don't like to live, and I've noticed that more than half of the babies will die. So yeah, keep a clean tank. Make sure there's plenty of space where they can go and hide and still explore. A lot of people will just take fry and put them in an empty tank like that. You can do that. It works, but you know, with having it like this, it gives them more room to breathe and actually be able to survive, get bigger, get healthy. So I also highly recommend to make sure all your heat is with the cichlids and the fry. I usually have my heat at about, I'd say 78. 78's a good degree that I usually have it at. People say you can have it really low or really high. With cichlids, with black convicts I should say, they have a wide range of degrees that they can actually be inside their tank, so you don't have to have it all perfect or anything like that. So food that I feed them is I feed these little guys flakes. You can also do actual cichlid drop pellets. Flakes is a really good one that I always use. For my actual Oscars, I actually feed those guys cubed bloodworms or brine shrimp, and every once in a while, maybe a few times a month, I'll go out and buy a couple dozen minnows and throw them in there and let them feed off those. It's a good hunt for them. It's an adrenaline rush. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything about black convicts or breeding, or even about tiger Oscars, what your tank setup should look like, anything like that, you can just comment below and I'll be able to answer all your questions if you have them. Alright, thanks guys.